a Hearthstone adventure!
Hello everybody and welcome back to Blackrock Mountain, Wing 5 Boss 3 on Heroic. Today, we are beating the horrible blind guy that has a huge ass weapon whenever you put anything down, and this is the mage deck that I did it with. Now, it can be really easy if you get the proper draw, but the idea is to be able to freeze him as much as you can, so that you can postpone his weapon and postpone other minions to be able to protect yourself and to be able to protect minions that can actually freeze him every turn rather than freezing him with spells. So, I think I got rid of the Goblin Blast Mage. Yeah, okay, so we drew into a Cogmaster, which is pretty good because we get a 1-drop, his weapon starts off at a 0-6. So when you first put down a minion, he's going to have 1 damage, meaning that he won't be able to take anything out anyways. So, the 1-2 drop, the 1-drop even, is actually pretty good for this, because we can always put down the Mech Warper next turn, and then he won't be able to take it out, because then his weapon will be 2 damage, and the Mech Warper obviously has 3 health. So, we put down the Mech Warper, and then we trade the Cogmaster into the 3-2 to be able to protect the Mech Warper anyway. And with having the Mech Warper down, we can always bring out the Piloted Shredder or even another 4-drop mech next turn, which will actually be pretty awesome. So, that is what I believe I did. Yes, I did. Did I do that? Let us see. Let us see. Yes, I did do that. Also, Harrison Jones is really good in this, but only if you play it at the right time. So if you play it whilst he has like 2 durability on his bloody weapon, it's going to be pointless, unless obviously you're in a really dire situation and you are, you know, you're prone to lethal next turn. So we did Goblin Blast Mage to be able to get rid of those 2 1-1s, which was really helpful for us then, because if he had the 2 1-1s out, we would trade into the 4-2. And we don't want that to happen. So I did the Goblin Blast Mage then because I know for a fact he's going to attack it. He has the exact amount of damage to be able to take it out. And if he can take it out with his weapon whilst he has all that armor, then ideal. So, we got the 1-2 out of that. Now, this turn we drew into a Goblin Blast Mage again. And you probably think I made a mistake by playing it without a mech. No, I did not. Because, as I mentioned before, I know that he is going to attack into it, meaning that he's going to take 5 damage, and we can always keep that 3-1 out of the way. So we did Solemn Vigil, we drew into 2 cards, meaning that he can't actually do anything this turn, which was pretty good, it was pretty awesome. And there you go, so we traded into it. He took 5 damage then, and his weapon's on 1 durability, which is pretty good. So, now we can do the Water Elemental, and I pinged the 3-5 because if he were to throw the Water Element, no, not the Water Element, not that. If he were to trade the Technician into the 3-5, it's a 3-3 now, then it would be left on 1 health, and then we can just ping it if we need to. So, he didn't actually do that, which was a mistake on his half, because we drew into him in an ATRAMEDES, which is pretty awesome. So, you notice then he drew into using his slash durability on his weapon, and then he weaponed up again. So, if you're going to use Harrison Jones, make sure that you put down all your stuff that you're going to use on that turn. So, like, put down your Anoitrons, put down all your other minions that's going to buff his weapon, and then use Harrison Jones if need be. But bear in mind, either way, his weapon's going to get destroyed, and I suppose it doesn't really matter, but I usually do it that way just in case. So, now that we have a freezing minion down, we can keep on freezing him in the face, and we've also got the Frost Elemental to be able to freeze his big minions to postpone his damage to anything else. So, what I could have done here is I could have used the Harrison Jones to trade into the 3-3, did the Frost Water Elemental to go face to be able to freeze him, and then I could have done something else. But I took the decision to put down the Anoitron and to just go face with everything, because then we would be approaching lethal next turn, which would be pretty awesome. So he put down the Magmor, which is actually a 10-2 legendary taunt. It's actually a pretty terrible taunt, to be honest. But, hey-ho, we've got the Anoitron, we can ping it as well, and then we've got exact lethal. Pretty easy, pretty simple. If you get the right draw, it's easy as hell. And remember, you've got the 2 Acid Swamp Oozes as well, if need be. You've got Fireballs, you've got a lot of removal. You've got the Death Rattle from the Piloted Shredder. It's just really easy. I hope you found this helpful, guys, and I'll see you later. Bye! So it's literally a rocket launcher.
Basically, yeah. And it has like one or two. Bloody hell! Shut up!
I know, it's really annoying.
It basically has like one or two explode like bombs in it, and then you have to recharge it with like rails and redstone and stuff. So it's quite expensive.
Okay.
But I've never actually properly used it.
What the hell? What was that?